flavor of it. That's why I get no joy out of drinking anything with vodka in it unless it's a what are those things called? Shit. A Moscow Mule.
Oh, they're so good.
That's it, because I love the ginger beer. The ginger beer on the line.
Ginger beer is
great.
like spit it out. I love ginger too, but ginger beer is just like
ginger beer tastes like A1 steak sauce turned into a soda.
Yeah.
Well, here's the real question. There are some shit ginger beers out there, and I have had them, and they are fucking disgusting.
Gosling's is fine.
But if you can get your hands on a really nice one, then it tastes really good. But the other way that you can make a Moscow Mule is you make a ginger syrup and you use club soda in place of the ginger beer. So you just add extra vodka.
You just make your own ginger beer at that point, basically.
Yeah, kinda, but not really, because ginger beer is alcoholic in itself.
The thing I don't like about ginger beer is that there's too much ginger. I feel like
I like the spicy.
See, I like it that it burns.
No, the burn is fine. It's just that the whole drink tastes too much like only ginger and no other flavors. It's not blended enough. Like if they used less ginger, you'd taste more of everything else. But yeah, anyway. So
anyways, we're all here. This concludes alcohol and pop talk.
Well, one of us is not here. Roll 20.
No.
Oh.
We are missing one person.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
My job is making me fill out basically like an employment screening thing, because I got a new job at the company that I'm working at, but because I'm a temp, they have to permanently hire me, so I have to do the real hiring process.
Ooh, fun.
And they basically want me to give them my whole background so that they can perform a background check.
Isn't that the point of them doing a fucking background check? Like, is your job involved with the government?
No.
Then why the fuck do you need to just close your history to them?
Yeah, I don't know. The background check is really like, has he committed a felony? Has he actually worked at these locations? That's fine. That makes like making sure that my resume is legitimate. But,
yeah, I just did that too.
Anyways, John, you're the one who's missing on Roll20.
Oh, you know what? I didn't hit launch. I was like, the tab is open.
No, that happens to me all the time.
All right, somebody else has to recap. I put up the only journal from last week.
Oh yeah, because that's a sufficient journal.
Hey, I mean, that's exactly what happened.
What did it say?
Hey, I did it. Who else did it? Ignore that I just did it about a minute ago.
2 seconds ago.
What one?
This is like that Vine of the guy drinking a soda. He's like, "Are you having Pepsi for breakfast?" And it's like, "Yeah, what'd you have?" "Nothing. I'm doing better than you." I'm drinking Pepsi for breakfast. Y'all didn't eat nothing. I didn't sign up to be a record keeper.
Who wants to recap from last time? This was only a week ago.
2 weeks.
Scoochie.
No, it was last week.
Scooch to the motherfucking...
Oh, before that you were sick. Okay, sorry.
I'll give it a whack. I'm probably gonna miss half things, but
it's okay. People can fill in the blanks, or I will.
I don't remember where we started. I know most of what we did. We woke up in the morning, as I recall. We were getting ready to head out to go talk to the Blackstaff, and as we were standing there getting ready, coming down, there's a knock at the door, and the Blackstaff is at our door. Everyone gathers around to have a talk. We serve some delicious cake of which the Blackstaff has only one bite, yet declares it delicious. We are skeptical. we talk about she has her the sightings of a young bronze dragon in the Waterdeep harbor that she asks us to look into before things get out of hand. Are there any incidents? And she has brought with us some potions of water breathing to help take care of that because it is somewhere in the harbor. After that, most of the group goes. There is at some. I think before we leave, there is the stick fight, right?
Talk shit, get hit.
Yeah, to actually get hit, which moves out to the street and it's handily goes in Nap's favor. It's a pretty big boy too, but he gets his ass handed to him. We then go at Kamala's insistence to Siamorph's favor to investigate this drow that has been accused of murdering a half-elf coworker. We talk with him, and we get a.
I was muted.
Ah.
There was something else that happened in that morning. Also, the stick fight happened the night before. But that morning, you had another visitor before you left.
Ah, yes, Merc the moneylender, who ate all of his cake.
He did. He also declared it delicious.
I mean, that's the main thing I picked up on other meetings. I don't know about you guys.
No, yeah, there was two people that came. There's your lady, a girl, and and the other person is the guy that liked his cake very much.
But what did he tell you about?
There was something you wanted us to look into. It was there's a yes.
It's a colored side street.
Yes, there was a unicorn statue in
Yeah.
the Blue Alley dungeon.
Yep. There you go.
There we go. Brand was like, these things can't be real. Just throw that away. You don't need that information. In the elusive Blue Alley, which changes location, so we're going to have to work on tracking the alley down and then going into it. And people have been lost there, so it is a potentially deadly adventure, but we plan to do it, we just don't know when.
It's okay. Shane will make sure to leave us behind.
Yeah, my owl will see you, and it'll be like, "You'll be okay," and then we'll just leave.
Alright. So then we head over to Seymour Shaver and interview the Drow gentleman, where we meet Bojdar, and most of us seem to think he's innocent, at least of the murder, but we have some investigating to do in the dock board, perhaps. But we didn't get any really great leads, as I recall.
He had no leads at all.
Yeah.
Like, no leads. It was ridiculous.
He's a little fucked. But, the only thing that happened is...
Well, would you expect the victim to do his own investigating?
We were going to talk to the wharf captain at the dock ward and see if we get anything from there. And there was the fact that, that we do know that there was a half-elf drow killer running around. Just wasn't him, because we took care of that.
Yeah.
And it stopped about that time, so maybe it was him?
Maybe he's feeding us a crock of shit. Who knows?
Who knows?
He is a drow.
Could be.
The shadow knows.
The shadow?
The nose.
The nose knows.
Then after that, as far as I remember, we headed down to the dock ward to talk to Captain Zord and ask them about any rumors of this bronze dragon to find out where we should be searching, because we don't really know where in the bay. And we heard some tales of a giant shark. And as I recall, we were diving in at the end of our last session.
Correct. That is exactly all that happened.
Right. I have disadvantage to hit with fists underwater, right?
Oh, that's right. I was supposed to look up underwater combat. Let me do that right now.
Wow.
Boop-a-doo. All right. So, blah, 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 blah.
That's right.
Fight off sharks at a ancient shipwreck or find themselves in a flooded dungeon room. Blah, 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 blah. When making a melee weapon attack, a creature that doesn't have a swimming speed, either natural or granted by magic, has disadvantage on the attack roll unless the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident. A ranged weapon attack automatically misses a target beyond the weapon's normal range. Even against a target within normal range, the attack roll has disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin, including a spear, trident, or dart. Does everybody got that?
So use a dagger.
Yep.
Got it.
Moses is screwed. Yep.
Thank God daggers are monk weapons.
Yep.
True that. They are simple, like the monk.
Like me.
Hey, don't make fun of me like that.
He wouldn't know he's being made fun of.
Oh, he knows.
And creatures and objects that
He
are
just
fully
agrees.
immersed in water have resistance to fire damage.
So no fireballs.
But yes to shocking grasp.
Oh.
It only mentions fire, so yes.
I think, hear me out, in terms of shocking grasp, I think because shocking grasp has advantage to hit creatures wearing metal armor, I think that applies to literally everything underwater on account of it's underwater.
I'd be fine with that rolling.
I feel like that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Just no lightning bolts.
Yeah, or
Disadvantage
it might be bad.
Dex.
might be bad.
They just roll. Lightning bolt rolls max damage, but hits in an area.
Anyways, now that you guys know the rules of combat underwater, also there's no rules against people who are doing spell casting because you all took your potions of water breathing. So, you can speak underwater in a limited fashion.
Blub.
Blub, 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 blub.
Let's call it, if you're if you're more than 10 feet apart, you're not going to be able to really hear or understand each other. Does that make sense?
I like that.
Okay.
Makes sense.
All right.
Sure.
So, where do you want to start looking? As you dive into the water and the murky depths surround you, the water is not the most clear. Being a harbor, there is a lot of activity, but once your eyes adjust, you can make out some details.
I'll keep my rapier out for light.
I'm actually going to be listening for the most part. Actively.
Okay.
I'm going to be replacing my passive perception with actively listening for things.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Go ahead and make a general perception check.
General perception. I have to do that.
Did anybody bring the continual light by chance?
I have my rapier. That works.
Perception.
Yeah.
Don't. Oh, what I.
Also,
What I. Ooh.
well, no, nobody brought the torch, so it doesn't matter.
Click, click, motherfuckers.
24. Awesome.
You know what's still funnier than 24? 25.
We had been given a location area like where it had been seen, correct?
Correct, yes.
So maybe start at kind of one end of the area and do a drag line along it, I guess.
Sure, that's fine.
I have a question. So if I remember correctly, it spoke to one of the Sea Maiden Fair guys.
Correct.
And it asked, how do I board the Sea Maiden's Fair, right?
Yeah, he specifically the young bronze dragon asked how to get aboard the head ship.
Right. Okay, So I assume it's around the ships, potentially.
Well, interestingly enough, the area that the deckhand pointed out to you guys was wasn't like far away from the ships, but it was kind of on the other side of the harbor.
Oh.
Should we have like taken like a little boat then?
No, because he walked you to the location where he saw the dragon.
How long does a potion of water breathing last? 8 hours? Or
8 hours.
Nice.
Yeah, no, you guys are good unless you decide to take a long rest in the water. Then you might have problems when you
saying,
start drowning
you're saying I can't
during your
take a
sleep.
nap? You're saying I can't take a nap underwater?
I mean, you can
Take a short nap.
take a nap.
take a nap, but if you take a long rest, you'll start. You'll be
Take a sleep.
have a very rude awakening when you start drowning.
Purple the burble.
Yeah, so for already over here, might as well take a little look around, right?
Okay.
Do we know like what we're looking for? Like we're not looking for just. I'm confused.
The dragon.
We're underwater looking for the dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we assume that he's in a cave?
Maybe.
We're told that
Maybe
he
a
was?
cave or a wreck or something interesting. Or...
Do we know? Can the dragon breathe underwater?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. Are there any famous wrecks or anything?
Okay, couple things happening. Kamala, you both wanted to look out and now want to think of any famous wrecks. So pick one.
I'll think of famous wrecks.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, that's a great.
I'd like to look for, I guess, any caves or,
All right, 9 Caves is looking out for a cave.
I'll help look for the cave as well.
Does he get advantage on that?
Okay, one of you can get advantage on looking for caves.
And now keep an eye out for, oh my god, what if the shark comes?
Okay, and Sylvia is also keeping an eye out for danger, whereas Nap is keeping an ear out for danger.
Got all of our senses covered. Smell, sight, sound, smell, taste, touch.
Kamala, go ahead and make a history check. 9 or Laura, one of you can make a perception check with advantage. Sylvia, you also make a perception check, but this is different from the other two.
Can I make an investigation check? Or no? No, investigation's different, right?
Investigation's different. If you were, trying to inspect the cave that you found, yes.
Oh, okay.
Probably any famous wrecks have been pilfered already.
Perception. Where is the cave? Investigation. Is this the right cave? Insight. Is it really a cave?
Is it really a cave? It's a cave mimic. Oh shit!
I've had to deal with that once.
Shane, I'm proficient and have a +3. What do you have?
I think you should roll. I have a really good one, but I want you to roll.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
What was the alternate?
So,
12.
Kamala, you're trying to think of any specific wrecks in the harbor. Since the harbor has been around for a long time, you do know that there are a couple wrecks in the harbor. Of note around the area, there is the Neverluster. It's also one of the larger ships to have sank in the Waterdeep City Harbor. So that might be an avenue to check out. But there are 2 other smaller wrecks as well in the general area where you are. As far as you can sort of remember, that might be off. But the Neverluster does come to mind because of how big the ship was. As far as Sylvia is concerned, you're taking a look around as you're, I don't know, I guess all floating in the water. You don't see anything in Nap. You currently don't hear anything. But we'll keep those checks as, active goings along unless you spend more than an hour underwater, then we'll need another set. And then 9, you do see sort of what looks to be some kinds of caves underwater.
How many are there?
Besides you?
Looks like 4, potentially. But they could also just be kind of indentations on the wall.
Are they very far? Are they like swimming, like a quick swim, or are they like?
Well, I mean, none of you have a swim speed, so it's going to be a little hard, no matter where you go.
Okay. Yeah. Personally, in character. Personally, I feel like we're more likely to find a shark in a shipwreck. Wow, it's hard to say. A shark in a shipwreck. See, I can't say it. Rather than a dragon in a shipwreck. I feel like a dragon would be like a cove or like cave or something.
We can look at the shipwreck last. We'll check out the caves first.
Just keep in mind we are there is a mythically large shark in the water, correct?
Well, it's just a large shark.
That everybody knows about. It's of note.
It's an old wives' tale for the people who work in the harbor.
It's Fluffy the shark.
Not gonna be little.
Well, you can always belittle him if you want.
So I messaged something in the player strategies, so hopefully that helps.
I saw.
Yeah, so Kamala's down for checking out the caves first.
No objections here.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I would like to stay with the people with the light.
What do we think is the largest cave? Or what do I think is the largest cave? Can I go for that one?
Yeah, so we head for the largest looking cave that none caves can see.
Are you mute again, Mallory?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just doing something real quick.
Just doesn't want to talk to us.
I realized I was on the wrong layer to try and do the thing that I was doing before. And are you how are you guys moving in the water? Is there going to be a leader? Are you trying to do some kind of flying V formation?
I mean, it's probably not a bad idea.
Clump? Is clump an answer?
Clump can definitely be an answer.
Can we bumble?
Scoodle. I'm gonna go with Scoodle.
Yeah, a loose school of...
Just scoodling through the water.
Yep.
Kitty paddling my way.
Yeah, do the cats have disadvantage in the water?
That's not fair. Big cats like water.
Cats can swim. They just get upset about it.
Only some cats. Big cats tend to like water.
Yeah, some cats love water.
The reason why cats don't like water is because their body temperature is higher than humans. So water is much colder to them than it is to us. So they don't like it because it's cold, not because it's wet.
Oh, so if I give my cat a warm bath, you're saying
bath? Like if it's hot for you, like
hot for me?
Well, yeah, like a hot tub. You want it to be like hot.
Yeah, okay, so like to get a cat,
their body temperature is 8 degrees higher than ours.
Oh, okay. So maybe I can give my cat a bath.
Celsius.
Also, if you acclimate a kitten to it at a younger age, they're more likely to be used to it than adult cats.
It should be like not lukewarm. It should be like warm. Like
it should be hot.
Yeah, it should be like at least a shower that you would take.
Anyways. Which cave are you going to look at?
The largest one?
The largest one. Okay. You guys swim over to the largest cave. It's about 120-ish feet away. And as you get to it, you do realize it is in fact a cave, not just a pit of blackness that you could not see. So if you would like to go in, it is quite dark. So Sylvia will need to lead the charge with her moon-touched rapier.
Yep. Guess we're gonna have to then.
And what are you doing in the cave?
Keeping my ears out for any fucky business.
Okay.
Yeah, do we want to make noise or something?
I don't think we're being stealthy. I don't know if we want to make noise. I mean, I'd say something, but it's not going to travel very far, you know. Don't have anything.
Well, I would say that talking between us is intelligible at a short distance, but like, sound moves 4 times faster in water than it does in air.
So they'll hear something. It's just not.
Yeah, and it's just harder to make noise because like it requires more energy.
Yeah.
But noise.
So do we sound high pitched? I'm just kidding.
Faster. The frequency doesn't change.
Right.
I'll send out a bronze shower of sparks with prestidigitation. So it's gonna be like a little underwater poof and immediate. Just hi, how you doing? You know.
Okay.
To the great shark that's gonna eat us in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, we're a sparkly dinner now.
How far inside the cave would you guys say that you went?
I'd say we're going to like till we hit something.
300 feet. No.
However long it took to whatever's coming at us to get us is probably, you know.
I would say it depends
run or anything.
I think it would depend on the direction. I'd say we go as far as the light goes. I mean, we know we have one, but go as far as the light goes and kind of see if it goes down or up or whatever.
Well, the cave seems to continue on past the illumination of Sylvia's rapier.
I think
definitely no farther till we
about
than,
20 feet.
Not being able to see the exit. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, glancing behind.
Well, it is the middle of the day, so you can still sort of see light coming down from the ocean. It's not like you're so far down that you can't see light. So.
I've read a lot of bullshit about cave diving, and it's scary as fuck.
Yep.
It's pretty much the stupidest thing you can do.
Yes.
It's how to get big stuck. Anyway.
I think if the area is still like really large, like large enough for the dragon, like we might as well continue.
I agree with that idea. I think if a dragon could fit, so could we, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you start traveling a little bit further back, but you quickly realize that there is an end to this cave. It doesn't go down or up. It just ends. It seems to go in about 30 feet. There's a very heavy layer of silt on the bottom as well.
This cave don't go nowhere. Absent-mindedly kicks the wall.
No.
Don't like it.
Well, I don't think it would hide. Right?
Right. I suppose we should just take a quick look around and head on to the next one?
I'm gonna swim. Let me swim forward and I'll touch the wall and make sure it's real. And maybe I'll touch the ground, the silty ground. Okay, so I'm gonna go do that.
Okay. So you're gonna make an investigation check?
Yeah, I'm gonna move fast. Like swim fast.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Okay. You touch the back of the cave wall, and it's very cool to the touch. You don't notice anything strange about this particular rock. I mean, you're not an expert, but it doesn't look like it's man-made. It seems natural enough to your hands and eyes. And you kind of rifle through the silt, and you feel rocks, shells. Oh, that's a bone. Oh, that feels different. And you pluck out a gold coin.
Oh.
Gold coin.
I mean, a dragon.
Seems really old, and it's not Waterdeep minted.
Oh my god. Really?
Mm-hmm.
I want to dig more.
Okay. As you're digging more, you occasionally pull up a coin or two. But while this is happening, Nap, you hear something kind of, dart
kind of
through the water.
Kind of fucky.
Yeah, you hear something like a very fast movement through the water behind you, outside the cave.
I step and my head around in that direction and peer out into the murky water.
Mm-hmm. You don't see anything. You did hear something, though. I think Jason has a visitor. But Laura, in the 2 minutes that you managed to rifle through the silt, you pick up like 5 really old gold coins.
I'm sorry, what happened?
You didn't see anything outside.
Didn't see anything. I'm going to keep my eyes in that direction and continue listening for any.
I wave to you guys.
Bullshit.
And look what I found. And so I think this is enough. I'm gonna go back with them.
Okay.
My friends. Let's leave the cave. It's obviously not here.
Yeah.
Nap, I'd like you to make another perception check. This will be sight this time.
Okay. I'm not particularly good at one or the other. God, I hope that 19 was first.
Nice.
Oh, it was. So as you're peering outside the cave, you see a large, dark shadow kind of just so ever so slightly kind of like appear in front of the cave and then dart back. So like it kind of like
it's like peeking around the edges of the cave.
Yeah, kind of like it peeked, and then all of you inside the cave, you hear like a slam against the rock outside.
Oh. There's something outside the cave.
Yeah, it kind of unsettles the rock above you, and you can see like there's a couple loose pieces of
GTFO.
How about we
get a game called Not in the Cave?
How do you play?
Yeah, you leave as fast as possible.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move you guys to
whoa combat
another layer. Granted, this map doesn't have like a cave interior, so play with your imagination.
What? No,
the fact that you're inside a cave.
I thought that was going to be the lair.
That's a pretty big map.
What all can you guys see? Just to make sure.
Absolutely
nothing.
I can see the whole thing.
See the whole map, but nothing on it?
Yes.
I see black.
Go all the way to the top.
I can see nothing.
I zoomed all the way out. I see absolutely nothing.
Because you should be able to see
Sylvia's
illumination.
I do not.
I do not.
Refresh roll 20.
That's a lot of effort. Now I gotta set up my whole thing again.
Sorry.
God damn it.
I can let you know.
God damn it, Bobby.
I know. Screwing
Bah!
everything up.
Bah!
Nope. It ain't work.
So while I wait for this,
I still see everything.
and I still see nothing.
Everything.
I am
Like you can see all of the map.
all of the map. Yep. Can't see anything on there or hiding on the GM layer, but I can see the entire map.
What does the map look like?
Big
Shipwreck.
giant undersea thing with a couple shipwrecks.
What the fuck?
The mast is
In
over
a hole.
One half here. One half here.
To me, it just looks like
I
my
have.
soul.
A hole into nothingness there.
Pitch black and nothing in there.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Give me a second. Let me see.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, that's not what I wanted. That's the wrong thing. That's the grid. Oh, that's why global illumination is on.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now
Is it better now?
Yeah. Why do I have the light though?
Not you.
I have
Oh,
the
it
light.
shouldn't be you.
It's on me.
You just have extra light that you shouldn't have for some reason.
I still
no.
see nothing.
Oh no. Oh no, guys.
Oh, no wonder your token doesn't have sight. That's why. It's because when I updated your tokens, they didn't have that. That's why you guys were seeing darkness. All right.
Are you saying he's blind on purpose?
Fucking Roll20's piece of shit can't have these things set as default. It's crazy. I don't understand why tokens should all have sight default enabled. That's the stupidest fucking thing. Give me a second. Let me reset your tokens so that you have tokens that fucking have sight.
Guys, we can't see anything.
Alright, so 9 you're set now.
Yeah.
Nap you'll be set in a second.
Nap's name doesn't have a name on it.
I don't have a token. Or I can't see.
You do have a token.
Oh, wait, there I am. It's all the way back
show
there.
name.
Alright, I see it. I see now.
Don't leave me in the dark,
Save.
sister.
Okay. Now you should all have your things enabled. Actually, one more thing I need to set on your token before I do this. Everybody can also see Aura 1. Save selected. Okay. And I need to do that for 9 as well.
What happened with like the whole dark vision thing last time, where I was like, I can't see shit? That's what this was? Like I couldn't see anything, but everyone else could see a lot.
Yeah, that must have been it because you didn't have sight.
Oh.
Because Roll20 is fucking stupid.
For me, the bright light is 10 feet, and then the dim light is another 10 feet.
Yes, that's what I see too.
That's correct on this.
Okay.
Yep.
It was still fucked up on your old on the previous time because
everyone was like, they're right there, just kill them. I was like, what?
Alright, so you guys are inside of a cave. So the way you came was this way. To the right. So imagine, so I draw a blue line. Those are the walls of the cave. Can you see those?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to make them red to give contrast to the oceany background. So you're trying to get out of the cave?
Yep.
All right. Well, why don't we go ahead and just, for funsies, roll initiative?
No particular reason.
No.
And when we die, we know when our death triggers.
No reason at all.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I'm gonna remember.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
I did it, guys. I clicked my token before rolling initiative.
Wow, good job.
We did it.
Oh,
We
I was
saved the world.
Yay!
I was investigating the coins, so obviously that's why I'm going last.
Yep, makes sense. +0. Okay.
Laura is a lady of the land, but the land and not the water.
1, 2, 3, 4. We need missing one person. Nap.
Oh, AFK, I guess.
I'll roll for him.
Ow. Damn. Of course he's going.
Watch him go first and not even be here.
Well, I'm here.
Oh.
He rolled a 20.
Yeah, I know.
You did.
Oh, okay. Yep, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Nap 9. Well, Nap, you're first. What are you doing?
Okay, so this red route is the walls of the cave.
Correct.
I'm gonna hold my action until the person with the light goes.
Person with the light goes first.
Yeah.
Okay. Nine.
Can Sylvia go first? I'm gonna do the same thing as Nap.
Okay. So we'll say that you're holding your action to dash. Sylvia.
5, 10, 15.
That's it.
Oh, I didn't realize it was so short.
You guys have half movement.
Yeah. So I'm just. Ooh. If anything comes to get me, I'll smack it. My rapier.
Okay. Nap. 9.
Alright, gonna move up to there.
Yeah. Move here, I guess. No, I don't want to block. Is this a legitimate location?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's not going to be perfect because obviously these are squiggly lines. But Nap, as you peek your head outside the cave, you see lunging towards you a fucking huge shark.
Shark.
Dart out and
Don't you even dare.
bite you. That is a 22 to hit.
Oh, yep, that is.
And that's obviously... we're going to fix that damage. This should be to myself, so I can see the damage, but not you.
Is that how much damage it actually does?
No.
Okay.
No.
Please, no.
No. I'm going to fix the damage. Just give me 1 second.
You were just rolling the hit die, I take it.
Would you be dead right now?
Oh,
Yes.
All of us would be dead.
I was gonna. No, I have 29 HP. Okay.
You do? Oh my god. Oh, I have 29 as well.
So the 20, that's a
27.
hit. That's a hit is still accurate, but I'm changing the number of dice it's going to roll because that's far too much.
Yeah, get OKO'd by
Okay. Well, it rolled less damage.
Is it
but not by much?
Is it still over 21?
Rolled... Yeah, it rolled a 24.
Alright, I'm unconscious.
wow.
Sylvia and 9, you are shocked in horror as you just see a gush of red blood as this massive gaping maw of a gigantic shark just bites at the torso of Nap and then shakes him, slamming him against the wall and lets go. and you can see the head just poke around the corner. And it's looking at you guys.
Does that mean I get off my slap at it?
You can, yes.
Scream.
Yep, pure panic.
Oh, that's a shame. Because the 13 would hit. But the 12 misses.
Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? I should just, because I have the thing up that automatically rolls 2, I shouldn't have clicked disadvantage. But it's okay because the first one was a 9 and a 7, so you know.
Yeah, it still worked anyways.
Yeah.
So the 12 still misses.
Yep.
Big bummer.
Big bummer.
Is there anything else you want to do?
That was just my reaction to
Well, it was your reaction. It was your action because the giant shark took a reaction to bite the closest thing. The
well,
first thing that came out of the cave.
I can't move at all. I'm stuck.
Okay.
That's literally all I could do.
All right. Well, the giant shark is going.
Yep.
And the giant shark is going to take a bite at Sylvia.
Yep.
That is a 16 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. That is 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh, he must have crit Nap, right?
He did. Well, he didn't crit. He didn't crit hit because the 22 was still standing. I was just re-rolling the damage. But he rolled still high on the damage. So and then the giant shark is going to move a little bit. Nap has sunk to the floor, and giant shark's just gonna hang out there.
Nap is not in touch range of me.
He is. He's just on the ground. But that is the giant shark's turn. It's Kamala.
I'm gonna swim right up to this fucker.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Cause.
It is a 60-foot range.
I'm still getting up because I'm gonna quicken.
No.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. That is a 14.
Also, I needed to go away from me.
That's a check.
C14 wisdom, yeah.
13. He fails.
Oof.
Sorry.
And then I'm gonna quicken a spell. Quicken a cantrip. Cantrip. What the fuck? Cantrip. For 2 points and cast Shocking Grasp. So
Okay.
scare the shit out of it with electricity, hopefully.
Okay. You have advantage to hit,
Nice.
as we previously established. All right. It'll take that 8 points of lightning damage. Oh, fuck.
It's probably weak to lightning damage.
Your shocking grasp hits.
Yeah, so it looks a little lethargic if anyone wants to get the fuck out of its way.
What does fear do as an effect?
They have disadvantage on attack rolls made
Is it,
against.
Is it incapacitated?
No.
No.
They have disadvantage on attack rolls made against the target. They cannot willingly move towards the target.
I got it. I'm reading. We can keep going.
Yeah. There's a cheat sheet in your character sheet under conditions.
I got it anyway though.
All right. Next up is Laura.
Oh no! What's that line? Oh no, Mallory!
Don't worry about it.
Oh no! So I have half movement.
Yeah. That
I
is correct.
slowly swim this way. And that's it.
You can shoot your bow, can't you?
Yeah.
Wait,
Disadvantage.
no. It's bows at disadvantage. Crossbows are fine.
Correct.
Yeah, I didn't prep a crossbow, so.
Do you have your weapons out already? Last time we looked.
Is that the end of your turn, Laura?
I'll take out both my daggers, I guess.
All right. Nap, make a death save.
Trying to remember how to. Is that just that?
Oof. Oof.
Oof.
That's 2 failures.
2 wins to fails.
No, why do you do this to my turn?
Oh wait, that's right, Sylvia. What's your dex modifier?
3.
What's your dex modifier? 9.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said nap. Sorry.
No.
3.
Really?
Yeah.
Both of you roll a d100.
Oops. Nope. Didn't do that.
It's alright, I'll let you re-roll it.
It's like you're a 1 out of 100.
All right.
You have to win.
9. You're still going first.
Okay. Well, you big screwed my turn by rolling a 1, so I'm gonna cast my Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
And hooray!
Nap, you're conscious again. Yay!
Yay!
You have 10 hit points.
Why does the water look like Kool-Aid?
This is
Why does the water have this weird red tinge to it?
There's a comfy bed you're laying on. Wait, it's a sea bed.
Sylvia.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I mean, I'm gonna move too.
I'm still within smacking range, right?
Yes.
I guess the only thing I can really do worthwhile is smack it, but it's going to be a. Actually, I'm going to do this now. It'll be a booming belly slap, so hopefully I can hit. We'll see.
Oh,
why is it not okay? Why is it not doing the 2 now? Oh, yeah, that's weird. What the hell?
You have to have it on legacy. Just don't click advantage or disadvantage.
I did, and then it just went off because I clicked advantage. Or yeah. So yeah, that 7 definitely misses. So nothing happened.
1 second. I'm just taking a look at the frightened condition because I want to make sure of the specifics.
They have the disadvantage on
Can't
ability
really
checks and
move
attack
closer to
rolls,
this.
and
Yeah,
they
I should.
can't really move.
Yep. So
I can't really only move closer.
Yep, 7 misses. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
all right, that's Sylvia's turn.
You could move back if you wanted to, because he doesn't have a reaction.
He doesn't?
I hit him with shocking grasp. That takes away the reaction.
Oh, nice. That gives us move. Yeah, fine. Just want to say, I mean, I am the light source, so I kind of can't move too much.
Just come towards me.
Yeah, fine. Fangs can always hop up. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Giant shark turn. Giant shark smells blood in the water. and is still fairly confident of being able to murder. The giant shark does not notice that Nap is conscious, so instead is going to go for Kamala with a normal attack roll. That is a 15 to hit.
It won't hit with shield.
You're gonna shield?
Yeah, with
All right.
advantage.
With the shield with advantage. All right. Just as this giant toothy maw seems to close in around your head, an arcane bubble of force bursts out from your body, shielding you from the bite. Noticing this, the shark is just going to kind of squint at you with its one eye with a look of a faint tinge of fear. It is going to no. It's not what I hit. No way. It's gonna move away.
Opportunity.
Yep.
Not for me.
Whoever can get opportunity attacks, except for Kamala, because you used your shield, which should be labeled as a reaction, not an action.
It's my reaction to not die.
Nap, if you would like, you can make a hit. If Jason is here. Jason is here. Okay. That 17 will definitely hit. It will take the
That's
piercing
weird.
damage.
It should actually be doing... Oh, no, D4 is correct.
Yeah, daggers suck.
All right. Let's see. I think the giant shark gets to save again against the fear.
Yes.
That's a 7. That's going to be a nope. Kamala. Not particularly wise, you would imagine.
That was the hope. I'm going to say,
Lumos.
stay with me. Let's get out of here. And I'm gonna hold my movement action to do a movement, and start swimming the fuck out of here when everybody else does. And one at it, as a group.
You don't want to swim out into the darkness alone.
I don't want you guys to swim out. I don't want you guys to swim out into. I'm fine. You guys that are fucked.
Oh yeah, can't you see really far or something?
No, I have. Well, because he's frightened right now. I mean, till he saves, he gets a good roll. He's not gonna come closer to me.
You don't have the one spell that can, what's it called? Dragon's Breath spell? Where you can give someone like one of 5 elements and breathe for a minute?
I do, actually.
But that's also concentration.
Concentration.
Okay. Just wondering. In case we're really desperate and need like breathe ice or breathe acid underwater.
Is that your turn, Kamala?
Yeah, I'm just holding it to move with the group.
Okay.
If they do, which they hopefully do.
Next up is Laura.
I am going to move a little bit. And I'm going to ready my action to cast Animal Friendship if another shark shows up.
Okay.
Okay, so you're holding a spell.
Yeah, so guys, if this spell works, don't hurt the friendly shark. And I also want to prepare, so if the Animal Friendship is going to fail, I want to use my Hunter's Technique Persistence to allow it to reroll the save.
All right.
So that's my turn.
All right. You're holding your reaction. Nap.
I'm gonna follow the group when they get going? When I get up and rolling.
If you need me to move you, I can. Just tell me the general direction you want to
go. I'm gonna be following Kamala because she has the light. No, Sylvia has the light. I'm gonna be following the group when they leave the cave.
All right, so you're also gonna hold your action?
Yeah.
Okay. 9.
I will. Can I ready movement? No, right? You have to dash if you're gonna ready movement.
Yeah, you're just holding your action to dash.
I wanted to hold an attack, but really I have to move. So.
Well, you can move and then hold your attack.
Okay. Did everyone else hold their action for movement?
So far.
Okay. All right.
It's
So
up to you.
I'll just.
You'd probably move and then you'd be
I can move
back
and
up
hold it,
attack.
right?
Because we're only moving like 15 feet, per movement.
Yeah. I can
Yeah,
move.
nobody has a swim speed.
Yeah. Well, no, you're saving your action to dash, right? So we'll move at 30.
No, you move at your movement speed when you dash.
Oh yeah, you get to move again. That's
Yes, correct. It's just an extra movement. They probably should have named it something other than dash, because dash makes it seem like you get to move faster, but you don't.
But no, it's not. It's not. It's double movement, not.
Yeah.
Not double speed.
Yeah.
Maybe something like burst, or
Yeah.
I get why they named it dash, because you already have the movement. Everybody gets an action, a bonus action, a free action, and a movement. So.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna move to the front of everyone.
Okay.
And await further direction.
All right. So, are you going to also hold your action to dash?
Yeah, to move with everybody else. Correct.
Gotcha. All right, Sylvia.
Let's all do the conga then. We're all moving together.
Whee!
Come on, shake your body. We do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Where are you going, Sylvia?
We're all going out together. I'm still in the back, so I'm not going to be going fast, and everyone's physically in the way, so everyone else has held their action.
Well, we're in a 3D space.
It's a 3D space, yeah.
Oh my god. Because there's like catch-22 of us not moving.
DMC sees the intent that we're trying to move together.
I understand. Like, it's a 3D space. You can swim through each other,
Sure, but we're still going to be moving all out together, because now is the time, since I'm the last person.
Well, yes, I would like you to move your 15 feet ahead, though, so that you're at the head of the group. I want to know where you're moving.
Okay.
Because you're the one who has the light. I'm not going to assume.
Okay. Oh god, it's over there!
And then, do you also want to move your action to dash?
I will get ready to smack it with booming blade if it tries to take a chomp at me.
Well, we're trying to go up, right? We're like. I mean, I guess we should kill it, right? Should we kill it?
Sylvia, if that's the end of your turn, next up is going to be the giant shark. The giant shark, unable to move closer, is going to... Nope. Do that and try to save. Okay. Kamala.
I'm gonna move. walking and hold. Well, I guess I had to. Yeah. Then, if it comes close, I'll hold a. What is it? Electrical shock.
Shocking grasp.
Yeah, shocking grasp.
Shocking grasp.
Okay.
Shit, but who knows? You know, might be able to save.
Me, right? Or no?
It is, yeah. Go
I
ahead.
mean, technically speaking, everyone was holding their movement to move together, so everyone should have already gone.
Yeah, so
movement.
I'm moving the 15. And then,
Yeah, anybody who held their action to dash,
Yeah.
you should have moved yourself.
That's why I was waiting for everyone to move their held movement.
I figured we would all be moving in a cluster.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is my real move. Like, I didn't save movement. And, I'm gonna save the same, like, prepare the same action as I said last turn. If that makes sense. And I'm done.
Okay. Nap.
I'm gonna stay in the light, so I'm gonna hold off until Sylvia moves.
Same thing for 9?
Yeah, that's something I can do. Actually, I'm gonna. It's alright. You guys can leave me behind. I'm gonna heal Sylvia with one of my potions, which think of, or I'll stop calling it a potion. I'll call it a syringe because I know better.
Yeah.
Roll, please. Did it roll? I didn't hear it.
Nope. Didn't
Not
do it yet.
seen. Hey, there we go. Hey, thank you.
And
I'm just gonna refresh.
that'll be my turn.
All right.
What's your con stat?
Again, 0.
Okay, sorry, I'm checking. I always forget.
Remember, we all suck at this. Only you have the good con.
No, only you and Nap do.
Yeah.
Kamala has stats. Me and Laura have stats.
My con's at 13. That's not bad.
No, it's not.
It's your mod though that matters.
It's
No,
still a
the
plus
ones
one
with a good
for now.
modifier is only 9. I think.
No, it has to be greater than 1. And
Exactly.
Kamala
That's
has a good-
only you.
me, Kamala, and Laura all have greater than 1.
Sylvia, it's your turn.
I'm gonna sing first answer first. Boop, boop. Boop, raise smack at me if it comes by. With the booming blade cantrip.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's just 2. There you go. Yeah.
Next up is the giant shack. To check my distance. Don't know why it won't just fucking save it.
Someone in one of my other games, his color is black, and when he rolls his die, they're black die with black writing on them. Because the game's not smart enough to make the black die have white writing.
Because it's Roll20.
Yeah.
You know, it's quality like that.
Funny.
Let's see. Wisdom save. Wow, fucking 7s for days. Just giant Stark sucking ass. Come on.
Yeah, just gonna keep moving. Let's see him. Nope. So at this point, are we just heading up, basically? We're out from the cave, right?
Well, I mean, we still have a task to perform down here. Like, we scared the shark away, but like, really, like, go to a shipwreck or something. We're outside now, right? Can't we see?
You can only see as far as... Oh, well. Yeah, let me do this. We'll treat it as if you guys have regular vision now.
Oh, much better. This is what it's like to play the game.
Actually, we're going to do slightly more limited because you guys are underwater.
Oh, no dim? Okay.
No, you have dim.
Is it 2 feet?
No, it's 40/20.
Oh. Dark vision.
Unless I didn't hit the 0 on yours. Let me check. Oh, 40/40. That would be why. There we go. Much better. Good point.
Hey.
But you can kind of see the shark is hanging out on your periphery a bit.
Alright,
It's just staring at you, Kamala.
Shouldn't the light be on Sylvia? Or am I seeing things wrong?
It is.
Okay.
It's
Well,
on me at the
There
moment.
is light on Sylvia, but you guys are outside now, so you guys have sight.
Oh, okay.
Nine did bring up a very valid point that it is light outside, so there would be light coming from. But I'm still treating it with boundaries because it is underwater. You guys can't see forever underwater.
You know what? Let's just see if it likes one of me. Let's see if it likes 4 of me. And I'll cast mirror image.
Okay. That it?
Yep.
All right. Next up is not Laura. You will have to hold your horses. Also, now that I remembered, Laura, that spell that you held for,
oh no.
what was it? Animal friendship?
Oh, I forgot that was how that worked.
Yeah, you lose it. Jesus fucking Christ. Get that shit out of here. I need to be able to see. Okay. You see, well, whoever can see, sees some glittering bronze scales charge at the giant shark. And the dragon is going to do a multi-attack. Alright, those hit. And you can see some blood being spilled in the water as this large, relatively large draconic head bites the torso of this gigantic shark. And the dragon is then going to dart away. And the shark is going to get an attack of opportunity. That's a 23 to hit. Take 14 points of damage. Okay, Laura, it's your turn. I don't know who all could see that because I can see everybody's light. I know Nap and Kamala sure could. But
I did.
I could see the tippy tip of it.
I am gonna move forward.
Okay, then I'll say that you guys that everybody Laura and Nine could barely make out what was happening.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna ready a hit to attack if something comes close to me. Not the dragon. But...
Yep, you're just gonna ready an attack on the giant shark. Nap.
I'm gonna go over here and try not to be next to the giant shark.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. 9.
Yeah, Nap doesn't have health either. But I'm going to move and then... Oh, why am I the light?
You have your own sight.
Oh, okay. There we go. Nap has health.
Yeah, because again, nobody probably can see your... Oh, no, they can. Okay.
And I'm going to stab him with a healing draught. Because I heard he likes that.
All right, take that healing. That it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Sylvia.
Gonna bop. And if it comes at me, hit with the booming blade cantrip.
Gotcha. Giant shark. He's gonna make one last save. Yes. Success. The fear effect goes away. Kamala, you can feel your concentration end as the shark is no longer frightened. However, it is still going to run. But as it moves far away, you can see that there's a look in its eye, Kamala. It's seen you.
Shark will remember that.
Kamala, it is your turn. Would you like to do anything else? If not, I'm going to move it out of
combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going after it.
All right. Delete everybody from the turn order. As far as you could tell, giant shark is gone, but you did sort of see a young, like a large, kind of bronzy, maybe brassy dragon.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if everybody else saw what I saw.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I should have hunter's marked it, but wasn't really my turn. Didn't really do anything.
So I came out this area kind of, and it went back that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just kind of swim over there that way a little bit and see if I can see anything. I don't know if you actually want me to move or just kind of, but I don't want to leave the group like behind or anything. Just go over there and see if I can see. Maybe it is part of. Well, do I see this shipwreck now? Kind of like after moving.
Yes, you can.
Is this a huge ship? Is the Neverluster
Maybe make a perception check. You can't make out any discerning details of the ship.
Well, I'll kind of look back at everybody and gesture towards the lobby. That could be something where the dragon did come and say, should we check it out?
Yeah, I think that's
Sure.
that's why we're down here, right?
I do not like the ocean anymore.
Ow.
So Mallory.
Yes.
So I forgot about the burning of the spells. Am I still gonna burn 2 spell slots, or can I just burn 1 as punishment?
I thought you only held 1.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay. I only remember you holding the animal friendship once.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I only remember you holding it once too. Maybe you didn't proc your mic or something.
Okay. No,
It's funny if you thought you said it twice. Cause...
No, I said I said I'm gonna do the same thing that I did last turn. And
Oh,
then,
okay.
yeah.
I thought that, I don't know why, I thought that was after you had said, I'm just going to hold my action to attack if it comes near. So that's what I was thinking of. It's fine. I won't punish you that hard. Anyways, so.
Yeah, thank you.
Just enough so that you get a taste for it, so that you don't forget. But yeah, it's out of combat. You guys can move however you want.
Guys, what are you doing? Are you scared? Like, let's just go.
You guys start swimming towards the wreck.
So you guys get about that close when you feel this kind of concussive force blast out from the interior of the ship near where one of the cannon ports is, and I need all of you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's our strength.
Success, success.
So am I taking 10 damage?
Failure. Failure. One more. That's a check.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
It's fine. You're not proficient, are you?
I'm not.
Okay.
Would've
Neither
been
is.
Anyway.
Nap also isn't proficient, correct?
I'm not.
Okay.
I think I did roll a check, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, no, I'm not proficient.
Okay. So Kamala, Nap, and 9, you all fail. And you are pushed.
Just generally at life.
Bang. Last one. Bang. 40 feet back by this concussive force. Laura and Sylvia, you managed to kind of dig your hands and feet into the silt and grip tightly into the murky mud, and you are not moved.
I'm
going to yell out, even though it's useless, I'm going to yell at Draconic, this is not the way you say hello!
Yeah, I'm gonna... Nappa's gonna take a quick mental checklist of everything that's happened since entering the water and say no and tell them that he's leaving and he's going back up to the surface because this is not an environment that he would like to die in. So.
Sylvia, you hear back in Draconic, and everybody who understands Draconic can understand this, which I think is Kamala.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because it is in a booming, thunderous voice. Go away! It's rude to intrude on another man's home. Go, unless you fear for your lives.
We don't exactly have a doorbell we can ring.
So I'm gonna kind of
Kamala, dear, I
take
don't
stock
think
of everything.
I don't think that
Have
he's
some
willing to listen.
Let me try. And I'll swim up next to Sylvia and the rest.
You can see now that there's a very large bronze dragon arm and claw that kind of curls itself around the one half of the shipwreck, and just it digs its nails in and draws a couple lines. Go away unless you want me to do this to your throats.
I'm glad you not laugh.
You kill me.
Good dragon, sir, I do not yet have the pleasure of your name. I would use it if you would give it. But I am Lady Kamal Skyflame of Waterdeep, and I and my companions, the Full House adventuring party and tavern owners, have been asked to solicit after your well-being and to welcome you and adjust to the life in Waterdeep Harbor. Might we talk?
Those are very big words. I definitely know what they mean, but I am testing your intelligence. What do you mean by solicit?
To
Visit on good
inquire,
terms.
Not all at once, one voice at a time.
We merely wish to ask after your well-being and make sure that you are welcomed properly into Waterdeep and are know the area.
You can see the claw retracts, and then there's a bright green eye that opens in front of the one cannon port, looking at all of you. So, you just want to talk, then?
Yes, of course. And thank you for helping save our lives. That giant shark was very hard to drive off, and you managed to do
Who
it
is the
quickly.
fourth cat? Furry thing. That is not a cat, it is very strange looking.
Wow.
The one just talking about 9 or
Yeah,
It's
9.
me.
Because Nap decided to peace out.
yeah. This is my good friend 9. 9, why don't you introduce yourself to
Yes,
what was your name,
everybody must make introductions to my glorious visage.
Can I make an insight check on him?
Is this a dragon?
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
everybody
I'll
can make an insight check.
Make
If they
an
want
insight
to.
check of, is he like a lost hobo? It's just like yeah, my kingdom and yeah.
I feel weird about this one also.
Well,
He's very unsure of himself for a dragon.
Sounds more like a hobo than a dragon.
So 9 and Sylvia, since again you guys just seem to keep fucking tying. It seems like he's artificially deepening his voice to sound intimidating.
It's a bummer we don't have any what are they called? Tieflings.
Or thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
Oh, but yes, give me your names.
Are you okay, sir? You seem to be.
Yeah, I said, give me your names. It is rude to ask questions of me before I am familiar with who you are.
Well, we hope that you do the same. He hasn't said his name yet, correct?
No, he hasn't, but...
Okay. Anyway, I'm Nine Caves, and I'm an alchemist up on land. And I'm from this city. And if there's anything that you need, I hear that you're a relative or at least a distant one of Himala's.
Next.
Well, my name is Silverman Star of the stage and poet page, and it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Next.
I give him my name.
Yeah, Laura, it's you.
Yeah, I'm looking for Laura.
Giggles McGee, come on.
Yeah. Laura.
Just
Fine.
Laura.
Come on, RP it.
Laura the Great and Powerful. Super King Kami Guru. No.
You stole my kill.
Laura,
I
you stole
didn't
my
kill
kill.
that shark. I mean, I did not kill that shark.
We saw you.
I just simply
Scared it
scared it
away.
away.
Exactly. I wanted some of its teeth.
You should thank me. It would have killed you. I did you a kindness.
I don't think so. I'm gonna take
Excuse
out some
me.
coins.
Excuse me. Do not be so rude to the great and powerful Zelfarn. The
Zelfarn,
bronze.
Nine here is an alchemist. He might be able to concoct something to help you with that throat problem.
Are you sure he's not just going through puberty?
You just hear a very deep huff from the inside.
Why are you guys making
and
dragon?
the dragon swims out.
Laura's charisma is bad, so.
The dragon will swim out from around the corner, using its wings kind of as like massive flippers, and you can see that there's webbing between the claws. And he'll kind of rest on the sea floor like a proud cat, wings kind of half unfurled and the tail curled around his feet, standing up tall. Okay, that's not my real voice. I'm sorry. I didn't know what you guys were... I really liked this shipwreck. And it has cool stuff inside. And I didn't want you to take it. So, I mean, before I left, Mom taught me that I had to use my...
Scary voice.
Big boy
voice.
Scary voice. Scary voice. Scary voice.
Come on, make him a baby. I like that.
Scary voice. Him. Yes. Scary voice. Yep, there we go. Thank you, Laura. That's accurate.
No, not at all. We're not interested in. We just your lovely visage has caught some attention of the locals and even the Black Staff herself, who is one of the most prominent citizens in Waterdeep, and she did ask us to look into the situation and how you're settling in, and if you're having any problems.
So I kind of half heard what you said, Kamala. Sorry about that, but I'm mostly distracted because your one friend said that. Well, I mean, I'm assuming that you all are friends, acquaintances, other humanoids, plus furry humanoid.
Woof.
I know you look like a cat, but you're weird looking. I just have never seen anybody like you before. Mom didn't even tell me it. Anyways, are we related? Your one friend said that we're related, and you look.
Oh wait, I don't know that about her. Hang on, I don't know that about her. I can't say that. I know out of character. I'm not supposed to know in character. Unless you've told us, but I don't think you have.
I haven't particularly said
Yeah.
anything.
So
Still
I don't
just
know
go
that.
slowly turn her head and look at Kamala like, what's going on?
Yeah. Well, she could say like maybe Kamala smells different or something. You know?
Nope, we're just gonna retcon all of that because he would not even ask.
Oh, okay.
All right. I mean, like, I imagine, like, when I use some things, like, especially, like, the fire breath and whatnot, probably, like, some of the sheen kind of comes out, the scales kind of show a little bit, but it's not like she's covered in scales or anything.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's a little Yuan T. I got it. No, obviously not snake, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyways, Mom told me about the black staff before I left home. Oh my god, Coda. Fine. You're just gonna keep bothering me until you can lay on my lap, so I'll just let you do it. And she told me I should avoid Waterdeep. I mean, there is the dragon staff and all, but it didn't seem like it. I can't get out of the harbor. So I mean, I'm not hurting anybody here. I just
get out.
And I saw this really cool shipwreck. I mean, there were a couple other shipwrecks, but then I saw this one and it was huge and I thought it was so cool. So I had to come check it out. And well, I've been checking out the other ships that aren't sunk in the harbor, and those trio circus ships seem very like interesting, and I really wanted to get on board to see what they have on there. Can you guys get me on? Can you guys get me on there?
it just so happens we are friends with the captain of the ship.
I'm best friends with him.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I've seen him from afar. He has the coolest hat. I really want it. Did you know?
Cooler stuff inside.
Are dragons like they are in WoW, where they like can look like people?
He's a young dragon. He cannot do that yet.
Oh, okay. I was like, I feel weird being like, yeah, come on a ship. You're a dragon. Like, it's a little silly.
Yeah.
And there's something super special about that hat too. I can sense it. I don't know what it is, but something. I want that hat.
Well, I'm sorry. What it was again?
Can you say that again? You cut out just a little bit.
I'm sorry. What'd you say your name was again?
Not in the deep voice. Sorry, scary voice. No. Zelipharn is my name.
Zelipharn. Tell me, Zelipharn, have you ever heard the concept of salvage right?
He kind of like thinks about it for like
I quizzically look at my sister.
5, 10, 15. No. What's that?
Basically, salvage right. That if something is lost at sea and you get it, that technically speaking, it's yours. Now, when I'm these shipwrecks are dead, they could all be theoretically part of your own horde, as it were. And as part of your horde, you would want to keep the rest of the sea protected and don't want any of those, scary sharks investigating with your stuff. And you'd want other ships that would come by to not be infested with scary sharks, because the more people that come in, the more shiny things they would bring in as well.
Oh, I scared.
Trying to negate some sort of system, monetary shiny tribute, and I'm sure they would be quite appreciative of having a helpful, friendly dragon in Waterdeep.
I scared off that shark a while ago. That's why she kind of left after I did the the bite claw maneuver that my mom taught me. She's no match for me. Just saying.
I'm sure
my claws are way too sharp and my teeth are very pointy. If I can toot my own horn, as my mom used to say.
Yes, of course. But there might be other things in the future which might need your special attention to do your to scare away other threats if they do appear.
Zelfarn, if you don't mind, who is your mother? Dragons do become famous. You might know them.
You had to ask me that. I can tell you it's not plot relevant, but maybe I'll make it now. Dragon name generator. do female names. Let's see what looks good. Nope, all these look like shit. Let me try that one more time. Hesithin. Her name's Hesithin. You probably never heard of her. We're from really far away from here. Yeah, we're from really far away. I mean, Mom's been around a lot, but she doesn't really going by her dragon name too much. She had her other names when she was traveling, but yeah,
keep a low profile. Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
In fact, that's probably what she wants you to do while you're around here. Like I say, you attract a little bit of attention, which is hard not to do with your beautiful scales.
Oh, thanks. I do try to keep them very clean.
So we are quite clearly buttering up this dragon.
Yes.
I don't know what we're here to do. I mean, I do,
but
hopefully
if we can get this dragon to agree to be nice and maybe come up and maybe do a little bit of protecting as things need be, since it's not legal, maybe someone can make a deal to give him some money or things from time.
What do I know about dragons? Can I make a history check or something?
Sure. Are you just trying to make a general knowledge, like what do I know about dragons, or are you trying to specifically think about bronze dragons?
Yeah, like what I don't even know what bronze dragons do. I don't know anything about dragons in D&D. I mean, I know things generally about dragons, like, they're sharp and have claws. Or they have sharp claws, rather.
I mean, he did say as much.
But, like, I mean, like, magically, like, do they have some sort of magical influence? Do they have, like, a signature spell? Other than
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Like, what's their role in the world? Like, what do they do?
Okay, well, generally, you know that dragons live very, very long lives, unless they're killed for a variety of reasons, including adventurers wanting to take their hoard, adventurers killing them because they've been pillaging the lands, they might die of natural causes or involve themselves in politics for some reason, or like in wars. You know that there are chromatic dragons, which are evil, and metallic dragons, which are generally good, but they're on the spectrum. Just like all chromatic dragons can either be lawful, neutral, or chaotic evil. Metallic dragons can be lawful, neutral, or chaotic good.
Okay.
And all of the different dragon colors, including metallics, have different kind of general personality types. Like green chromatic dragons are known for being schemers. Red chromatic dragons are known for their extreme arrogance. Whites are hunters. I'm just doing this off on the top of my head. I can't quite remember the specific traits of the metallics, but all of the metallics also have their own kinds of general traits as well. Due to metallics being good leaning, you don't really see them as much in the world because they don't tend to involve themselves in the world too much. Whereas chromatic dragons make themselves big and known because they want to be evil, and they're the ones that amass the hordes and stuff. Yeah. So, but you would also know that bronze dragons, they have an affinity to lightning, and the other thing is that dragons have stages of life. This one is in his young stage. He's probably about 100 years old, like in the hundreds.
Yeah, so they don't.
He's like a teenager.
They don't usually involve themselves in like. They don't usually involve themselves in society, but
yeah, no, not really. Not until they get older when they can start doing the shape change stuff. But that tends to be in their ancient stage of life. Maybe adults. Some adults can do it, I think. I'm not sure. Again, this is off the top of my head.
That's fine. Okay.
But also, all dragons like collecting things, and apparently this dragon likes collecting the shinies.
I too like collecting the shinies.
But anyways, Zelfarn will go on and say, listen, there's a lot of like really, really cool stuff in this harbor. Like, I'm honestly surprised with how many humanoids are apparently in this city, that there's all this really super sweet stuff. Like, I even found really deep down, like, so much gold. There was like silver and platinum and chests filled with stuff. Like, I broke into one of them to see what was in them, and it was like filled with rubies and like other really cool gemstones, like green ones and
Is he lying?
white ones. You
Okay,
can make an
check
insight
now.
check. But then I felt bad because there were so many, and I didn't want to like disrespect. Like, I didn't know why they were all here because nobody claimed them, and he's being super genuine, it seems like, as far as you can tell. Like, I didn't know why they were all there. Like, maybe they're a tribute, so I figured maybe I shouldn't touch them because they're all in one spot, and it didn't seem like there was a dragon that had it as its hoard. So I didn't like just want to steal stuff. So I didn't know if like it technically belonged to somebody. So I just said, better safe than sorry.
To help you move it.
And so I just decided to take a look at the stuff in the wrecks in the harbor. And if I do say so myself, I did get myself a pretty nice small hoard. It's not too much right now, but you know, it could be something. But I don't know how long I'm going to stay here.
First step.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know how long I'm going to stay here though. Oh my gosh, the cool stuff that the Sea Maidens Fair like does. Like, did you guys see the parade that they threw? There was so much cool stuff there. Like, they had animals I've never seen before. Like, where did they come from?
How does he know? Like, wouldn't everybody notice
Ask
the
him.
gigantic dragon?
I don't know.
Yeah. How did you see the parade? If like I thought you're in the water. The parade.
Oh
was in
yeah,
the water.
I was in the water, but I can still like look with my eyes. I have really good eyes. I have special eyes.
Casual lock this monster.
I mean, the parade does start or end at the dock, or so.
Yeah, I might not be able to get on the docks, but I can still like poke my head out of the water and stuff, and I know how to stay hidden, pretty much. But like, I got so excited the other night because I saw one of the deckhands, and I thought I'd be brave and ask him if he could get me on board, and then he freaked out and ran away.
Yeah, we met him.
I understand. I was using my scary voice.
Yeah.
But I was just trying to command respect like my mom told me. Because I am a brave boy who deserves respect.
So we're adopting him, right, everyone?
Of course. We've got to get him on the right track. We've got to raise him right and show him
He's raised.
become a wonderful asset in the eyes of Waterdeep when everyone is around. Because, if you get famous and known, it's going to be worth it.
He's cute, not dumb.
I never said it.
You can live outside of the water, right?
Oh yeah, of course. I just there's something my mom told me about it. I think it's called the Dragon Staff for Waterdeep. That's why she told me to kind of stay away from the city. But like I said, there were so many cool wrecks that I eventually got into the harbor and wanted to check them out. Anyways, I can't actually get into the city because of the Dragon Staff, and it keeps me and people like me out.
Oh.
What do I know about the dragon staff? Just it keeps dragons out, pretty much.
Make a history check. It's going to be super easy because you're a noble. Let's see how well you pay attention in your studies. All right, good enough. No, it's fine. The number I had in my head was an 8. Yeah, so the Dragon Staff was created not too long after the days of Icarian, the founder of the city. He actually created it during the very late stages of his life. This is something that pretty much every Waterdeep citizen would know anyways, but you know a little bit more of the particulars because you're a noble and because of your family's heritage. It's just an ancient magical item that keeps out dragons. Dragonborn can come in because they're technically humanoids, but any kind of dragon is magically repelled from the city. They cannot come in by any means, not even through underground. It encompasses the entire city. The only way to get a dragon in to Waterdeep is to touch them with the dragon staff, and then they will be allowed into the city. And that permission can also be revoked just as easily by touching them again. Yes. So.
And that is something in the Black Staff's purview, or who gets to decide that?
You do not know because your check was not that high.
Fair enough.
You would imagine it's probably controlled by might be the Black Staff, could be the Open Lord, could be the Masked Lords. For all you know, you're not sure.
Yes, the Dragon Staff. When I say this, I'm not promising anything, and I don't know what difficulty it would be, but there are some exceptions made occasionally, and there is a way to get around. I think there has to be a ritual cast or something that can allow a dragon to enter the city under certain circumstances.
Oh my gosh, that would be super cool.
And of course, that would be, like I said, I can't promise anything, but it would be so much easier if there's, if everyone's on their best behavior and it's just putting their best claw forward, so that there's no incidences or anything going on, or maybe even, help recovering part of a shipwreck, a famous lost shipwreck.
Oh yeah. Yes, I can definitely do that. I realize no promises are being made, but I would definitely be willing to help out if that's necessary.
That's what I was. I
I
have
have
to
a
ask:
request.
is
I
most of
move
this going
forward.
through Draconic or something, or did you actually switch back to Common? Or
No, this is all in common at this point.
okay,
Yeah, dragons speak common, correct?
Yes.
Can I touch you?
He kind of squints. Why?
Because you're a dragon.
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know, you were being rude earlier. You were like, Laura.
Are you a Yoshi? Can I ride you?
My friend is very fascinated by all the various creatures in the world, and dragons, of course, are the most fascinating.
Do you have any
Thank
like scales that have fallen off?
Oh God.
Make a persuasion
I like
check.
to collect things.
I want to make a friendship bracelet.
That's also something that like dragons get hunted for, though. No, aren't dragon scales valuable?
Oh yeah.
What am I rolling?
Persuasion. Listen, you're trying to convince him to let you touch him.
Please
the
be
trophy
good.
from
No.
Wow.
I like to collect things too, and Mom said that my scales are very precious, and I should be very careful to protect them. And no, you can't touch me.
Laura, you're lucky he's young.
I know, that's why I wanted to take this chance.
Please, 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 no sex jokes. He's not that age yet.
Excuse me.
What if I give you this gold coin I found? And I'll pull out one of the gold coins.
He kind of squints. I have lots of gold coins. What else do you have?
I have a couple more gold coins, and I take out the total of 5 that I
He
found.
kind of turns his head away at you, up and out of the way, like a stuffy noble, refusing to look at a commoner. Nope.
What if I tell you where I found these gold coins?
Nope. I probably know where you found them. You found them in the mud.
Very good.
No. No.
Wait, come on.
He gives you a side eye at Kamala and gives like a sly smile, and then turns his head away and like looks stoic again.
I look at Kamala. I go to Kamala and I shake her. I'm like, you need to get me a scale, please.
Laura, that's
This
insulting.
is going
Stop
to be
it.
a long-term project.
Anyways, do you guys need anything else? Because I've now had a very busy day, and I would like to go to sleep now.
Yes. See, where could we meet off? Is there like a lesser used dock area where we could like arrange to meet him at like midday tomorrow or something?
Oh yeah, I mean he's smart. He knows times of day and stuff. And if you tell him a specific location in the harbor, he will absolutely go there because he'll know where you're talking about. He just cannot come onto land. He has to be in the water.
Okay, guys, we need a real big bucket.
This is not Davy Jones.
Just onlookers are just what Kamala's trying to say is that onlookers are going to very easily see big old dragon head sticking out of the water. So
just I name a dock or that's a little less used. Give us at least half a chance to do it stealthily.
Yeah, let me take a look at the Waterdeep map. Nope, that ain't it. That's the city celebrations. Boo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, there's a dock that you can meet him, or I should say, No, it will have to be a dock because he can't really go in too far. Yeah, there's a dock, but you'll need to row out a little bit to get to somewhere where he can be. It's like all the way to the west of the dock ward near Coin Alley. That's where he can meet you at.
Dock ward by Coin Alley, yeah. I don't know who exactly I'll have to talk to and how long it might take. So maybe say 3 in the afternoon.
Sure, that's fine with me.
Is there any sort of
right after my afternoon nap?
Is there any sort of colors or anything that would help you differentiate us from just any old random boat?
Oh no, I'll know you guys.
Very good.
I know what you guys smell like. It's all good.
I do like a awkward half bow, and it's like doesn't really work in water.
Yeah, you guys are in the water.
Your butt just kind of floats up to the same height as your head.
Yeah, he just kind of smiles and kind of flaps his wings as you do the awkward half bow underwater.
I get caught in its current. I'm like, oh, help!
It's very slight, like it just kind of like
I know, it's just playing.
It just moves your tousles your fur is the best way to put it.
So we will see you soon, good sir, and we will go find our own afternoon nap.
Okay. Go enjoy your nap. That mean shark lady should not bother you. I would just recommend not swimming any further south, or she might come and attack you, and I cannot guarantee that I'll be there to save your squishy lives.
This is my squishy, and squishy
to the south, huh? What way is to the south?
South.
I was gonna start moving my character towards the south.
No, there's no weird orientation to this map.
Sister, we have work to do.
Up is down and down is up. Be careful, guys.
No shit. It's opposite day.
I will start to take my leave.
Sister, there was a huge beast. I need
Let's focus on the main.
a trophy.
Like not getting bit. Need to go make sure Nap is still okay. Now come on, let's go. Don't want to disappoint our new friend.
All right, so you guys are all going to surface then?
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
All right. You get up onto the surface. You see that Nap is lounging on one of the docks, currently just drying himself out. A piece of paper on his head as he is snoozing.
You're so cute when you're sleeping.
You don't say that about me.
You're not usually sleeping. And if I did, you'd be sleeping.
Whatever. I know you don't. Nap's your favorite.
Can't believe I wrote the 2.
At least it was a 2.
Yeah.
Right? If it was a 1, that was spooky. You're also lucky he's a teenager because you were like really insulting back there.
No, he wouldn't have done. He's too sweet. He wouldn't have done anything to you.
He's a precious boy, and he needs.
Not deadly, anyways.
Yeah, it's like instead of can we keep the kitty and it's a tiger? It's Mom, can we keep the lizard and young dragon?
It's a Komodo dragon.
So, we dry off. Go see Captain Saffron, Dwarf Lady.
Berga Saffrilin?
Yes. Or, do you think we should take this to the Black Staff right away? What do you think, Laura?
Yeah. Let's talk to the Black Staff. I think she'll know who to contact to a lot of the dragon on land, or if she doesn't want the dragon on land, you know.
So yeah, Small is willing to go see the Black Staff now.
Yeah, I want to go too.
Does anybody want to do anything else while they're going to go see the Black Staff?
What time is it?
Or are we going to not break up
noonish?
the party?
Like,
I'll go with them to the Black Staff. If anybody decides to wake me up.
Well, if you guys go with, or you go with us, or rest, like we can go hit you can try to search, or you guys could search for where the blue alley thing is. Try to recon for that.
Doesn't it move though? How often
Yeah.
does it move? Do we know?
Nope.
Actually sounds like a better idea.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We're gonna go do that. We've decided.
Oh, you're going to search for Blue Alley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on it.
Okay.
They're gonna enter. Do some recon inside.
and I'm going to stay with the group that's helping the dragon.
All right, so we have the Tabaxi looking for
Yeah,
Blue Alley.
Tabaxi. It's getting real racial up in here.
Is that the correct split, though? Half elves are going to the Black Staff, and the Tabaxi are going to look for Blue Alley?
Correct.
All right.
Tabaxi got the zoomies. Gotta work it out.
All right, well, Tabaxi, since you were locals of Waterdeep, you would know from local legend that the Blue Alley is typically in the Sea Ward.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll head there.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
And if you would like to round your general knowledge of the legend more, I would like for each of you to make a history check, or one of you can do it with advantage.
I'm gonna let 9 do that with advantage.
All right.
You don't want to have the brains, Mr. Big Brains, do it.
Oh, double 15.
Fucking galaxy
Okay.
brain.
You generally know that, according to local legend, anyways, the Blue Alley tends to move around Ivory Street in the Sea Ward.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's head over there and start there and go from there.
Okay.
Blue Alley is the dungeon, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So we're not going in. Well,
No, of course not.
yeah.
Not yet, anyways.
All right, Team Half Elf, you're splitting off to go to the Blackstaff Tower. We'll say that you walk as a group north through the city until you hit kind of midway. I'm just seeing where Blackstaff Tower is. Oh, it's in the Castle Ward. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was the North Ward. That's incorrect. Okay. You guys make it to around the market before you split off into your separate ways. Team Furry heading north to the Sea Ward. Team Not Furry, or I should
Furry
say,
Fight Squad.
Yeah. Team Skin.
Not call me a furry, please.
I'm not okay. Didn't mean it that way, but sure.
I like what I like. It's not that.
Hell, I'm not kink shaming you. You know.
It's not.
If you
it's
are,
not even necessarily
I'm sorry.
a kink.
But
for the first portion
that's
of that.
But that is
Exactly.
9 is not my persona. Okay. Not trying to go in that direction with him.
Yeah, I never said that he was.
Sounds like somebody's projecting.
But half of you guys head off to Blackstaff Tower to go check in with said Blackstaff. You're let in through the main gates. And as you come up to the reception desk, you see, well, Kamala and Laura, you see a familiar female face sitting at the desk. She looks up, greets you, says, "Hello, how can I help you?"
We investigated the issue at the sea, and we have some. I'm trying to be like fancier than I normally am.
Mhm. Keep
It's like,
going.
why are you having such a hard time? But okay.
And come on, we should probably speak to the black staff, right? Or
The black staff is not in right now, but I can leave a message for her.
So we'll write this down. Are you ready?
She just looks at you as a quill animates itself onto a piece of parchment.
There's a dragon in the water.
It writes that down.
Oh, I thought she would like freak out. It would like to visit land for a little bit to see the ship. Can we
There's
chat?
a young bronze dragon named Zelfran. Claims the mother is Hesent, and is interested in possibly negotiating for a trip on land, and helping with the recovery of some ships that are down on the seabed, including the Neverluster.
Okay. You can see from taking a look at the quick movements of the quill, it seems that it just dictated your exact words onto the parchment. Is there anything else? Or is that all?
That's all for now. We do have a
want-
meeting planned with it tomorrow by 3. And what else?
That's what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
Very good.
You can see that the quill notes that down as well. Is that all?
Okay,
Nothing else?
There's a huge shark in the water.
The quill notes that. Anything else?
I believe that'll be all.
Okay. The quill makes a period, kind of signs, and then lays itself down next to the parchment. The clerk folds the parchment over in very crisp, neat folds and places it onto a stack. The black staff will receive your note when she arrives back at the tower.
Is this that huge?
No, it doesn't look that big.
Okay.
And she did place it at the top of the stack.
Okay.
She knows it's gray hand business. I'll make sure that she sees this. I'm sure she'll be in contact later this evening. Have a good day.
Sweet.
Good idea. Hit it.
Now, as for Napa 9, how are you trying to look for Blue Alley?
Are there any local tells about what Like what happens when you walk into Blue Alley?
Well, with the history check, you'll know that you walk into Blue Alley because the flagstones underfoot will be blue instead of their normal gray.
All right. So I think we just go around looking for blue streets. Sounds easy enough to me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sounds like that's how we do it.
Okay. Then I would like for one of you to make a perception check, please. Or both of you can make a perception check. You 2-9.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm proficient, but that doesn't matter.
Not as good as that, but that's okay. You two are walking up and down. Ugh, I wish the fucking points would come back after you cleared it. Whatever. No big. You two are walking up and down Ivory Street, taking note of anything out of the ordinary. You see that there are a couple noble villas on this street. Very fine, very well-to-do houses in this area, generally speaking. This is pretty much where the nobility lives in the city. You don't really see too many businesses on this street either. This seems to be, for the most part, residential. Something else interesting of note, not too many temples. Those seem to be in other parts of this particular district. You take a nice stroll through Ivory Street. It doesn't take you long to go from one end to the other, but you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. So you decide to turn around and take another pass, see if you missed anything, and get back to the main road. And again, don't really see much, but maybe third time's a charm. So you turn around, begin walking. And then as you're walking, Nap, you look down and oh shit, those are blue flagstones. And then you look up, and you're like, how did we get here? Because you're not on Ivory Street anymore. You look down at your feet, and the only thing you can see are blue flagstones.
Okay, I'm gonna stand right here, and I'm not gonna fucking move.
9's with you as well.
I'm gonna stand right here, and I'm not gonna fucking move.
I'm
gonna walk
you can see, if you look behind you, the... Why is there a grid on this? God damn it, get rid of it. You can see if you look behind you, it seems to... look like an alley, but the houses are so tall, they kind of... You can only see like a sliver of the sky above you. And then in the far distance is kind of like... you know in old PS1 games where they had...
fog, rendering fog.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So this is good.
The draw distance runs out.
One particular and notable example I will not name, but is not where I want to be. Nap's going to look for the nearest sewer grate.
And also, if you look ahead of you, you can see that the blue alley continues, and you can see more of the sky in that particular direction.
Why are you looking for a sewer grate?
I'm looking for a sewer grate.
1 second, let me take a look at the mappy map of the actual thing.
I start looking for the nearest sewer grate, if there is one, without going too far.
Why?
You do not see any sewer grates. You do not see any sewer grates.
Okay. I don't want to be here. This is bad.
Well, we should wait for everyone else, but
Yep.
also we don't know where we are. So
Yep. That's about the long and short of it, ain't it?
yeah.
How can you know where to wait if you don't know where waiting is?
Yeah, exactly.
Big brain.
Maybe we made the wrong call. I don't have a way of contacting them, and neither do you. So we should try to leave.
I'm gonna try walking backwards.
All right.
Oh.
Out of there.
Yep.
Does that work?
I love it.
You walk backwards, and kind of as you're doing so, still looking straight ahead, to the direction where like the alley seems to open up more, and you can see more of the sky. Walking, you can still see it. Looks good. Yeah, you're confident. And then you kind of well, actually, make a wisdom check for me.
Oh well, I'm not bad at those. That's not what I want.
Oh yeah, you're not.
You're not getting anywhere.
Well,
It seems like the general surroundings you're just like kind of looping.
Well, this is where we die.
I got rations. I vote we sit here and wait because they were gonna come meet us when they got done with the black staff. So with any luck, they'll end up right here. That's what they always told me. If you get lost, you just sit and wait for somebody to find you.
What does the dungeon look like? Is the dungeon like? What were we doing? I don't remember. Like we have to get the statue back, but like from where? From a building?
Mm.
Nine. I was almost bitten in half earlier. I don't know if you quite remember. I'm not going anywhere potentially life-threatening at this current juncture.
Also, Nap, I'll say because you swam ashore and were resting on the dock, you can have a short rest. As for Team Half Elf, what are you doing?
My owl comes out and it's like, ooh, ooh. And I'm like, oh? Is someone stuck in between a building?
What's that, Lassie?
I think we're just gonna ignore that.
My owl finally comes back to me like, oh, you're done being wet. Okay, fine, I'll stay with you.
No, okay. So I think we would have agreed. So if we knew of is there like a landmark in that area?
Well, you guys could have said that you met up at Ivory. You guys could have said that you met up at Ivory Street.
Presumably, we determined where we were going before we left.
Right. That's what I was insinuating.
Well, at the very least, before you split off and went your separate ways, I would not assume that you're that counterintuitively stupid.
Right. In an age without like cell phones and stuff, it was crazy. Like we went on a band trip to Canada, and then all of our phones stopped working, of course, and then we dispersed into the hotel, and then realized that when we got to our rooms that we didn't know how to communicate with each other to decide what bars we were going to go to together. So we all like just randomly like ended up on the streets, and we magically ended up at the same bar. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah. So Nab is like, he's standing up. The hair on the back of his neck is standing up, and he's facing bolt straight down the alleyway. Like he was walking backwards. He's facing that one direction. I was like, Nan, if I remember this alley correctly, don't look behind you, or your soul gets dragged to hell. That's what they always said. That's what they always told me. If you're in the blue alley, don't look behind you. It is up to 9
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
I got a glass of water.
Yeah.
Well, she said it's the half elf time, so I was like, okay, great, time to get water, and I came back.
Yeah.
In the future, just say BRB. It doesn't matter where. Just
I'm sorry.
Just
I'm
type
sorry.
it somewhere.
So the boils down to Nap is looking in a single direction and tells you not to look the other way or look behind you, or else your soul is going to get dragged to hell.
Ah.
And that's what they always said about Blue Alley. And it's up to you whether Nine believes that or not.
The -1 history check. What was the -1 history check?
Trying to recall what happened. Just
Oh.
remembers a JoJo episode instead of
Oh, that's
that's
a common myth. That's not just a JoJo episode.
Can I like have my own recollection of what he was trying to think of?
If you want to.
Is that true?
Nap will not believe you even if it is not true.
I don't care if you don't believe me. You often don't believe me.
I mean, you've heard tall tales before, of myths, of something similar to that.
Oh.
It's been said about Blue Alley before, but it's also been said about a lot of things.
So, then this is a puzzle, and the way out is not backwards. So that would be the only logical reasoning behind that, then. Right? Yes. I mean, I believe you.
Sure. I ain't looking the other way.
That's fine. I won't test it. But...
Team Half Elves gets to Ivory Street. You do not see any tabaxi.
Are there people on the street?
Yeah.
I would like to go over them. Hey, did you see? We had some friends walking around this area. They're tabaxi. There's 2 of them. They should stand out.
Okay, first of all, make a persuasion check.
Yep.
Can I craft a flare?
You can certainly try. Make an alchemist kits check.
Oh, I did pretty good.
Basically, your intelligence plus your proficiency.
So +2, I guess?
Yeah.
Oh, plus your proficiency bonus.
Mm-hmm. Your intelligence plus your proficiency bonus. The noble couple who's walking the street looks at you, kind of like gawks, like, who does this person think they are talking to us? Looks down at you and then just continues walking away.
I'm gonna go ask somebody else.
Okay.
Kamal's just watching this in amusement.
Make another persuasion check.
Hi, we had some friends around here, 2 tabaxi. You see them?
Same exact thing happens to you, but this time you're just straight up ignored.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay. Make another persuasion check.
Hi, 2 tabaxi.
Oh my god.
Even worse, they see you approaching and they cross the other side of the street.
Kamala, should we?
I'm gonna try one more time.
Okay. This will be your last time. Same thing happens. You just turn around as you finish getting to the other side of the street where those people were. You turn around, lock eyes with another nobleman, and he sees you and just crosses the other side of the street.
Yo, all of you suck. And I don't know. I'm angry and pouty. And
Lord, dude, that's not true on several levels.
I'm gonna stomp back to my 2 friends.
Well, Kamala, shall I or you?
I bring out my
we
bird.
could maybe we could just look around a little bit ourselves. The birds doing a bird's eye view would help.
Of course. Send up. I will send up